have the face, every selectman. Water.
Security water mounts.
I'm telling you,
That's art right
that's a
there.
friggin' winner.
That would be a great, that's great political art. I don't know if you realize, but. I
You
took
can
a
read
class,
into it whatever you want, I just wanted it to be cool.
I took a class in college called, the theater of protest. And that would really fit in perfect.
Banksy,
Banksy. You know, Banksy doesn't do theater.
well, it's sort of, yeah, but he's an artist, I guess.
He's an artist, he's not theatrical though.
You're right.
More about plays, political movements. My teacher was in a group called Circa, which is the clandestine insurgent rebel town. Yeah. You're person. Nothing, is everywhere. Over recordings.
Who did?
Live verdict, I guess we're throwing down about the this now.
What was the playwright? You know? Reachable, which was the Salem witch trials. That's told by the.
Well, sure, yeah, the only thing was, the work that they should have done with it.
Yeah.
You know, all right.
We got back to this, but I noticed someone's supposed to copy the share from YouTube. What's that?
So you share it to YouTube.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Don't worry, Steve loves dogs.
Yes, I do.
Beth, how many years have you done this?
I don't know. I try not to look it up. So.
How many years have you been asking me to be here?
I know.
Turn out on the, on Parks and Rec?
What's up?
You don't turn out on Parks and Rec, right?
Yes, not.
Right?
I haven't so far. So, I know, brother.
Why would they?
Yeah.
Why,
It's down. My
Alright.
different homework.
It's girl.
I didn't do any of it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll still fix
Right.
the furniture, I just never. So here. It just looks.
I
So
I didn't do Christmas, they're so proud, you know?
I gotta tell you guys, this is hilarious, you know, the Parks, the table and the chairs that are, in front of the, you turn around and stuff.
Yeah.
Go to the, yep, ones we bought. Was thought they were from Strauss Park. They thought people were stealing them, to put in, like their stores. So people going around and collecting them and putting them back in the Strauss Park.
Oh, really? Oh.
And I'm like, I brought it up in the Board of Selectmen meeting, I'm like, was that designed to go in front of people's, you know, stores? And they're like, yes, it was, and I'm like, well, I think we really ought to let Ryder in on this little fact that they're supposed to be. God bless them, you know? Because they, everybody's stealing the setting it up in front of their store.
I had no idea what we want wood, big wood, steel. I have no clue. Thanks.
You're supposed to be creative. And selective, all right,
Okay.
she'll do it.
I mean, if we really wanted to go with the nature theme, you could just do the rocks.
Yeah, we can
Rocks,
say right now.
benches, it's like.
I love that.
Here, like
Yeah.
that's like the nature theme, but it's the ball, and they don't erode,
Yeah,
and to replace them is super cheap,
I'm
if
trying to
something does
replace it,
happen,
like-
get more rocks.
I know, I was gonna do some of that anyway, but, I think he is still, I know he.
You want bench? Picnic
He wants
tables?
picnic,
Picnic tables.
so you pick a
You
style.
want steel or wood? I
We
like,
want longest living life cycle.
I mean, these are nice, these. They're doing all steel for a reason.
Yeah,
These,
yeah, those are cool.
I thought those were cool.
They're just like a deposit, right?
Yeah, it's deposit, they last, we have to deposit, I don't want to make sure they're out, they last forever.
Yeah,
I mean, I like that, those natural, they're classic. These go with the, wait, are we talking for the, walkway on
On the-
the side?
on the development side, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
these would go with the really aesthetic.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
You don't have anything about that, it looks like that.
Are they that?
So, my only hesitation with picnic tables is that, and I'm not saying we shouldn't invite people to picnic by the lake, but it invites trash.
Yeah,
A lot of it, so we have to then make sure that we're on it, or trash, or a bench isn't as trash.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, I'm not saying that we should.
Well, we did, when we reached out to things down there, but you're
Yeah.
right, when we do that.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a consideration, but I like these ones, I think the aesthetic is nice.
Yeah, me too. All right, so you need to reach out to Creighton's and give them your page and item number. You still have his email? But you.
Yes.
Okay.
You said that to the wrong person, but. Steve,
Well,
you're not person. I'm just so busy at work,
I'm too, I'm slammed.
The mall I'm doing just sucks.
Where are you?
I'm doing the 16th Street Mall in Denver,
Yeah, so it's just down there.
so 13 city blocks,
Oh, God, brother.
and it's just,
Are you doing funky
we're
flagstones?
doing granite.
Oh,
From building to building, so mortar strip granite, all through the whole new bus transitway, and then sunset granite along buildings. Pedestrian, so it's building to building solid granite, so we actually, it's a million granite pavers,
holy shit.
4.5
Are we on
acres.
Zoom?
It's a luxury spot.
One of these
Dan, you
picnic tables,
Is that
remember
right?
the ADA laws?
Good job.
Someone should be able
Oh, yeah.
Is, where we can't,
KG,
this other one that's on, that can't wheel up to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I trust.
see, you were invited to anything. I didn't.
What do you know?
And tell them
We like to
to.
see that part.
And tell them that we're gonna.
This is.
We might even.
It's really hard to get them.
I know.
Yeah, so we prefer anywhere, you get one style.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the time to hit Diddy, what he couldn't handle.
I swear, if someone tags one
I
of
do.
the oh my god, I'm gonna have full security cameras on the picnic tables, like these wildlife cameras.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have to go
Like,
tag over the mail ballot symbols at the tennis courts with my husband's spray room.
I like these big things for the kids,
Yeah. I do too.
Oh,
this one's cool.
right, the little fake holder
This is,
thing.
yeah, this is cool, this is cool too.
Right?
This is, I don't think that's classified.
Good.
Like,
But I think that.
Yeah, I like that.
how are you?
How are you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, yes,
That's so cool.
when is it, Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday, I need one more person on Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
One
This one?
person more on Saturday.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, let's see, Saturday and Sunday, this weekend, right?
Yeah, 4 to 7, and they'd be doing roundabout traffic management,
4 to 7 p.m.
yes. We think the traffic isn't,
I got a couple of community service guys, but Kevin loves them and I'm going to steal them from Kevin. Put
Good.
them on traffic duty.
we should.
Do it.
I'm kidding.
No, let me call them, let me text them tonight
Okay,
and see, where should they find you on Saturday and Sunday?
the roundabout,
Just go to the roundabout.
yeah, and Rick will be there.
Oh. Okay.
My sister's in town, so I'm trying not to work, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll text you Sunday morning, Saturday I'm planning downtown,
You'll text me Sunday morning?
wherever you need me.
Wow. Are you free Sunday?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I'm putting you in a spot then. You didn't text me back.
no, I know, so I'm letting you know now.
Thank you.
You know, this is the next best thing to being here. Wait a minute, I'm here.
Okay, so I just need two people on Saturday.
I can do one.
Yeah, put it down, what times you want? Okay,
Oh,
incredible, not. Give me a time slot. Perfect, okay. You two will be at the roundabout, and your job is to make sure that if one of the exits in the roundabout gets backed up, that you're not letting people into the roundabout so that emergency services can get through, so.
so you still need people, all
I
right.
still need
I got two more.
one person now on Saturday, so, okay.
Bring your own vest.
We'll have vests and some stop signs for you as well, stop slow signs, and radios, so.
So official.
Yeah.
How about a bullhorn? Can we get a bullhorn?
You can bring your own bullhorn. I am going to sign a volunteer agreement that asks
I'd
you
say
to be
nice,
kind and
yes.
patient.
That's a yes.
So,
Yes,
Darn.
yeah, don't yell at them like they did last weekend with the Gwinnett traffic.
they don't wanna be in traffic.
It's crazy traffic.
Oh my God, I thought those people were gonna get out of their cars and get in a fight. I was like, holy crap.
Well, some people did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silly boys and girls.
There's so many folks here.
Yeah, let's start. Yes.
All right,
Okay, it's so stressful.
Parks and Recreation Commission, Town of Georgetown, regular scheduled meeting Thursday, October 3rd, 2024, 6 P M. Notice and agenda for regular meeting. Town hall will be open to the public for this meeting. There's an option to join virtually. If you'd like to leave a comment, please call 303-569-2555, extension 2. Or email town clerk at townofgeorgetown.us. We'll give you details regarding the meeting. Agenda, call to order, roll call. Chairman Steve Kellerman here. Vice Chairman Tom Paxton. Beth Luther,
Here.
Daniel Owen,
Here.
Lexi Berger,
Here.
they can see. Rob Connell,
Here,
agenda approval.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda dated Thursday, October 3rd, 2024.
With a friendly amendment to extra things.
Good.
As amended.
Yeah, I just have a quick update from Rick. He called me before I came in here. And a quick update from Creighton, the lakefront developer.
So Rick, great, okay.
Yeah. Are you gonna have me?
And Paul,
Okay,
thank you.
That's amended.
okay,
Otherwise, I'll just join.
No,
who
it's-
seconds it?
I'll say.
All in favor? Aye. All
Uh,
right, agenda approved. Minutes approval, September 5th, 2024.
I move to approve the Parks and Rec Commission meeting minutes from September 5th, 2024 as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Minutes approved. Audience business. Members of the audience will have 5 minutes to present any matter of interest related to the town, not already on the agenda. No official action will be taken at this time.
Christian's on the agenda, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm. I got Paul on here too.
Letter of intent to join Parks and Recreation Commission, Christian Wellmont. We join? We good? We have.
Yes.
Take the seat.
Take a seat.
Yes.
Hold on. The way it works actually is that you are supposed to vote if you would like to recommend him to
To
the
the-
board of selectmen.
yeah.
To approve him.
But you should still come up.
But you can still
Stay.
sit.
You
You can still
can still
sit.
Up here.
He's just not an active member, wherever you want.
Get fitted for your seat.
I recommend Christian to fill the vacant seat on
Yes.
Parks and Rec Commission.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Okay, so that recommendation will be put on the agenda for the board of selectmen on Tuesday, and then they will vote on it, so.
Okay. This next Tuesday?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's fast. Okay.
All right. We can go with Paul first.
Da, 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 da.
Good evening. Hello, how are you? My name is Paul Bode. I live at 901 Rose Street, Georgetown, and I'm a volunteer on the
Business Promotions Commission. I'm here to speak for the Business Promotions Commission. At our last meeting on Tuesday, I apologize for the late notice on the agenda. We had a conversation about how to create interest in the downtown area during winter and how to work with you on making that happen if you can do it. One of the things that we discussed specifically was the skating rink. The Hotel de Paris Museum and the Colonial Dames of America are interested in supporting the town and supporting the Sixth Street Business District by working with their lease so that the skating rink can be placed in that parking lot during the winter period. We feel that parking throughout the streets is something we're trying to encourage anyway. It's only a few spaces. The likeliness of having people on that rink there on Sixth Street will draw business down this portion of the street. I hope it's not me, it is me.
No, that's Kevin.
Draw people down. New Urbanist in one of my careers, that part of what you're trying to do is to delete something like a parking lot so people feel more interested in continuing to go down. I also think I was in Parks and Rec years and years
Yeah.
ago. And when we started doing that, the skating rink, I think that it'll get more use. I think that we can set up for it to be a beautiful space. So I just am submitting this for your consideration. Alternative space to keep it downtown, if you wanted to do it, would be to work with the school on the basketball court.
You know, we got one
But
going
ideally, it would be there.
into,
Worland.
dog park.
Well, it would be to switch it from Worland.
To downtown.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought this was in addition to Worland.
No, not in addition, so.
I think that's a great idea because that is much more level of.
Yeah. That was that
That'd
was
be great to have.
my first
skating
question.
rink down too.
Yeah,
It would really bring the ambiance.
Well, and there are people around here. Christmas
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people that walk their dogs wouldn't feel as if they got their real estate taken away from them.
wow. No, I'm kidding. You were my first question. My second question was, are we okay with giving up the parking in that parking lot?
Well, we'd have to probably put it in front of someone else when we look, but there was no pushback from the administration that was at the meeting and
Yeah.
was here. There's no pushback. Hotel de Paris, that is there, I mean, it's leased to the town for, I think for 3 years, but
No, okay.
they're okay with it. Kevin has already spoken with the Dames. So the Colonial Dames of America in Colorado own the parking lot and the thing, and they were okay with switching that over.
What about, no, I know. What about selectmen?
Selectmen, we haven't approached selectmen yet. I wanted to get that in front of you and then figure out how we can work together
Yeah,
to approach the selectmen regarding that issue.
It sounds like a good
So
idea.
that we don't step on toes.
yeah.
What's that?
Outside of
Let's
the.
see if I can anticipate anybody.
All we need is a fire.
Oh.
We can find something.
Well, I was just thinking, I'm playing devil's advocate because, the board of selectmen takes the heat if the business owners don't like it. And so, I just wanna make sure they're ready for that conversation. If people are like, you're taking away my downtown parking,
So right here.
And then, I love the basketball court idea too. It's super visible from Strauss, which I think is beautiful.
A basketball court up by the school,
Yeah,
is that big enough?
it's the exact same size.
Wow.
I do think a draw to Sixth Street is more beneficial than the parking.
Yeah.
And the businesses do not own the parking.
It's right up against the fence. That's great, but some kid's gonna eat it.
So this is,
Yep.
this parking lot is given to the town to support the town. It is owned by a private organization. So it is their interest to do it. It was Business Promotions Commission's interest. We could also poll people and see what we think before we move forward, so that nobody ends up with pitchforks. I think if we have the right sell for it to explain that, I'm sorry, close by me, if we had to explain what the benefit is, I think it's a big look. Here's my deal, you're gonna lose like what, 10 or 15 parking places. And there's parking throughout the district in town, that's another new urbanist concept, is getting people to walk more throughout the area. If you're creating a draw like that and you're creating think of New York, think of all these really great places, all these Hallmark movies. You're creating that draw, that's gonna increase their business and it'll make something through earned media, Instagram,
Mhm.
everybody's TikToks and things like that. For people to have a draw up here during our
Yeah.
slowest season. And it happens after Christmas market and it happens during our lull. So that's where.
Goes in after the work.
We put the refill before that.
Do you, because it's water.
Usually the last week of
November.
November.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that would be the only drawback is it would have to go up, after Christmas market because they put the tent up.
So we can
Anyway.
still set it
I
up.
wanted it to be open for Christmas market. We didn't.
Yeah, but HGI has already.
What about the basketball?
Yeah, the beer.
If we had
What about the basketball?
Yeah,
Is the fence,
That's
is
secondary.
Set it
the
up.
fence too close to the edges? I mean, are you gonna?
That I don't know, it was just proposed as a secondary alternative, my preference is there personally, and I think that that's to me, that's the biggest one, although it's close up, it's a drop up, and it would help Mountain Mamas.
so visible too for
Because it's visible,
straps.
But ideally, I think that would be, instead of like an empty dirt parking lot, you'd have something people there. Anyway, it's under your consideration, think about
I'll
it,
measure it out.
Are you guys?
let me know.
I think it's very good.
Yeah, me too.
I can have more eyes on it. I don't have anything poor to say about anyone that was maintaining it before, but I feel like it would be maintained more often, lights would be up and there'd
Yeah.
be a lot more activity on that ice if it were uptown.
Good.
At the dog park.
So, I'm sorry,
Well, just one note, we have the Colorado Pond Hockey Tournament in
Yeah.
February,
Yeah.
and so it'd be nice to be able to draw
Yeah,
hockey down to the downtown.
yeah.
We have the Zamboni now, so to your point of maintaining, we have some extra resources.
Where is that voting?
Well, we have access to the Colorado Pond Hockey Zamboni,
God bless
so,
America.
so that will help, you know, I believe our wonderful partner person uses a lawnmower, because that's what we have.
I don't think we should put a Zamboni in that ring though,
Oh, sorry.
because of the bug. I bug rail is too high.
Build a ramp, dude, Papa really.
That lift it up, so.
Yes.
With this, everybody, you need a smooth transition.
Yeah,
I think it would look just a lot nicer in
Yeah.
the parking lot than in the basketball court, because I think it would not be as, like, the tourists don't really go over the
Yeah, visible.
basketball court as much. Yeah, be more visible and would add more aesthetic and be easier to access because of that fence if it was in the parking lot.
so if you're
Just saying.
considering.
The only
That
thing is,
breaks up a lot
though,
of money.
being
We
at
can't
the
lose the
dog
time.
park, there's pucks
It's
that
already
are flying almost into a couple of the houses,
So
that fence wasn't too high enough on some spots that they wanted the dog park, like bucks were constantly going over, a couple windows got broken parking right next to it. So regardless of wherever it goes, you need a high fence.
Yeah.
That's why a basketball court's perfect.
The basketball court would be nice because it is very high fence on all sides around.
it is visible there. Dan, what do you think?
I mean,
Do
especially.
you like
if
it
it's
downtown?
I want to get downtown definitely, but I think basketball, it's kind of better because we miss out on a whole month.
I want people at Christmas market to skate.
I think that would be a very good attraction for Christmas market.
Cool.
So,
Especially if it's all lit up, people are gonna see it.
Yeah. You good?
Actually, you know, if you've got nights.
I'm either way, I just know to be visible at the
Yeah.
basketball court.
Yeah.
You'll know there.
All your lights are up there.
Yeah.
I think after a couple of weekends, people talking about it and
Yeah.
after Christmas market, people posting about it, and everyone's gonna notice
The
it.
big
Yeah.
sign, ice skating.
Yeah.
Put it right on.
And especially Christmas market, like that's where everyone's at the market right there, and your eyes are gonna be drawn to the lights and people. Kids playing.
We're good for doing it, I think we'll have to figure out the best spot.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I did my part.
Yeah.
I'll let you all, I'll let you all mull that over as much as you want to need to. There would be an additional component because I think that's owned by the school,
Yeah.
right? So we'd have to get the permission from the school.
Yeah,
So
that's
thank you for your consideration.
Can I
If you
just
need
add
my
one
assistance and if you want me to attend with you and work with you on
Yeah.
anything to make this happen, I'm always available. So, thank
You
you.
gotta get good rubber mats, guys. You gotta get good rubber mats.
what do you mean?
To walk up to the red.
Oh,
yeah.
So sad.
You gotta get something that's not only level, but you know, you can walk with skates on. And then you gotta get like, you know, several of
couple
those.
of them.
They really,
I bet you-
were like next to where the benches
You
were.
wanna be able to,
Yeah.
you ought to be able to line one end of the rink so that people can walk on it.
Like especially with pucks going out, like if you don't have to go there just watching and you have to go out to go grab a puck with your. skates
I'll
on.
say as town staff, I don't think we would allow a puck rink to be there. Yeah, that's not, maybe
That's in the
skating.
parking lot, right?
Yeah, the parking lot. Skating, sure, but pucks flying everywhere, I think would be very we'd have some high liability there.
Yeah.
So we have 2 ice skating rinks, one at the dog park for pucks, one in
Yeah.
town for.
Yeah,
They're so cheap and so easy.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful evening.
Very cool.
Thank you for your volunteers and what you do.
You too.
Kevin.
So this month, I've worked on Meadows Park with a bunch of people. In mine,
Yes.
that turned out pretty good. A lot of stuff came out of there, and they picked a lot of trash up.
Yeah.
A landscape behind, Strout Park, the restrooms there. That section back there, so that's all done now. I'm blowing out the sprinklers now,
And
the bathrooms have been out of control,
which one?
all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, the above.
God. So we ordered 4 porta potties for this weekend, 2 for Scout Park, 2 for City Park, kind of help maintain that. And then there's been a lot of trash. That's mine.
I didn't hear earlier, what is this weekend? Wasn't paying attention.
We just are expecting leaf peeping
Yeah.
season
Yeah.
to be, yes,
Again,
yeah.
Anything like last week, I believe.
I know.
It's not off the roads.
so that's about all I've been up to.
Mothers was painting their son.
Need anything? Come in. You think?
Pretty good on it there. I did get the skating, the line, I the skating was done. So I have all that.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, debrief on Henderson Mine cleanup day.
It was great, just like Evan said, what do you think, we had 40 people?
At least.
Yeah, I've never seen that many trout under the footbridge in my entire life. I'm not kidding, I bet there was 100, I saw a rainbow like this thick. There was a bunch of old guys down there fishing and releasing, but, Henderson was great, they showed up with a full-on chainsaw crew.
Wow.
And
Oh, yeah.
they were, and I just told them in Greenway Park, I'm like, you know what? Every third willow, just level it, cause that stuff grows
Get
like.
people in the river?
weed. What's that?
People in the creek too?
Along the shore. They went all the way down around the lake. They went from Meadows, at the basketball tennis court, which. And went all the way down to the water, through Greenway Park, down around the big lake and back, picking up trash. And along the shoreline, and then we had, a bunch of people on weed eaters and pruners. Just improving the trails in Greenway Park, so you can ride a bike through there without being decapitated. And, we pulled a, tree out of the lake.
Wow.
It was pretty bad, but we did. But, it was really good. They did great, and they asked if they could keep coming back and doing it every year.
Yeah.
So,
Twice a year.
well, and then you need the summer like that, you know, that's great.
Awesome, thanks, Beth.
So, yeah.
Discussion. Murals?
Murals. Boy, this is a hot one right here. I'm gonna get my butt chewed for this one, case. They're illegal in our charter. And, the wall between the tennis court and where we're gonna put the skate park. What is it, 10, 12 feet tall? I don't know.
The wall that we're, that's good.
Yeah, and, it is prime for a mural. And I believe that we can, I mean, if you guys have ever been to Portland, Oregon, they have murals on all the side of their old buildings, and there are old photos of their old pictures of the dock workers. It's just amazing. And so I talked to Christine Bradley. She was our county archivist for, 40 years. Now she works for the library district. And I said, hey, what's all that concrete stuff down there? What did it used to be? And she sent me this picture of what it used to be. And you can kind of tell that big tower is, over there by that pine tree. And then I'm guessing where those little, planters are by the basketball court. It's probably under that building somewhere. But this is what used to be there, and I thought, wouldn't this be kind of cool to paint on that wall? To, you know, show what used to be there, because people ask you that all the time. The view of the foundry with smokestacks and pyramid shaped shed in Silver Gulch, Georgetown. I just think it's kind of cool. Take a peek. And,
Where do you think everything is?
I think the tall tower is the big.
Oh, the right, these are the same.
Same picture, yeah.
Yeah, same picture, yeah. So the tall tower is,
Gotcha.
yeah,
So you think the tall tower is where
so if you're standing on Main Street and you're looking down at the basketball court, over to the left at the bottom of those stairs is that huge square concrete.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
I think that's the tower.
the?
And then I think those planters are somewhere over there.
Building?
Or under that building, that has the Z on it. But I'm not, trying to break the rules or anything, or circumvent, our regulations, but I think that there's a way to do it. Maybe break it into districts. I'm certainly not, proposing, as much as I love street art, graffiti, but, I thought this is kind of cool,
Yeah, it's not graffiti, it's
And I
a
just-
mural of
I was
the,
saying there's a difference between like some graffiti.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, historic,
it's an historic mural.
Yeah,
And it's for-
exactly, and I just think, that wall is,
What I would suggest, Beth, is we take a look at the mural ordinance, and I think a district thing is probably what we would wanna do, because I'm sure historic, residential, historic, commercial,
Yes.
mixed use,
Absolutely.
probably no murals, but that's down there in Meadows, I believe.
yeah,
If we had, but you'd want it to get approved by the DRC.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Something like an ordinance that allows certain districts to
and
have
I'm,
murals that are proposed to.
and only certain
That
forms.
does look cool.
Like, I
It
would
does.
still say no graffiti art, as much as you can. But maybe we say, yes, you can do murals in Ward 3, but it must be historical in nature or something.
Well, here you go.
Do you have an explanation?
And-
Have limitations.
There, you know,
I'm sorry,
plaque or something, an explanation.
Yeah.
of what they're good at.
and tell the story, yeah, absolutely. So I was gonna just dig around for some other landmark districts and just see what their language is and maybe, I don't know. But I just wanted to see what you guys thought about the idea. If you're like, hell no, we hate murals, just, that's cool.
I think that's rather cool, yeah.
I recommend that you talk to the DRC about that.
Absolutely.
The board of selectmen.
Absolutely,
Good idea.
yeah. So just an idea.
Awesome. Very idea. What else we got? Fencing.
I don't have an update on this yet. Really quick update on the surveys. They should be done by the end of this week.
Oh, great.
So we should have those here, and know our home boundaries around Meadows and Greenway Park. I think I told you guys, Greenway Park actually goes the other side of the creek into Creek House condos. So, I didn't know that. I mean,
Really?
so I don't know how much, but I know our line is on that side of the creek, which is interesting and so, yeah, I don't have an update on the fencing, so just update on surveys.
Okay. Tree lighting ceremony?
Oh, I gotta bring the to-do list.
A little early, no?
Yeah, I'll get that to-do list.
I'll be a switchman. I'll be a switchman.
I'm gonna magnify her against you.
Yeah,
That I have some ideas that I use signal
I'll
people,
probably be having babies.
because I feel like that's been an issue in the past, so.
You have to make the other tree line.
no, of course I'm gonna take your advice. Oh my God. Yes.
You can dress up like. Joe.
No.
Since the fire is gas. I don't know.
I know, you're over there sipping out of your little, yeah. Really quick,
Every once in a while, for turn it up or down.
yeah.
All right, so I'll put that down, next month, reading list. Or you
Yes.
or you can send it out.
I'll just email it and then you guys look at it and sign up for it.
Okay.
On UTAP, I talked to our students. Let's see, they're gonna come to our meeting next month.
Oh, great.
They are creating a list of goals and programming for the sites that we showed them, which is Meadows, Greenway, And the big plot of land next to Silver Queen Condos is on the water where the boat pavilion is. So they're looking at those. They said they ran into you.
Yeah, I talked to
Yeah,
Stevenson or something like that.
yeah, Stephen Broman, yeah. Couple things, is there an update on the partial survey from Meadows Park? Hoping this can provide us with more accurate site boundaries. And number two, is it possible to send the development plans for the lagoon front where Creighton is? So I connected Creighton with them today, and then when we get the surveys, hopefully tomorrow, I'll just forward it to these
Okay.
students. That's it. But, so my other two really fast things. I talked to Rick, the town manager, before I came in.
Moving pretty fast, so it's okay.
Okay, I just want to, I'm gonna keep you guys here.
It's only been there like 20 minutes.
Roto Millings in the lake parking lot. They did the first parking lot and built those holes, I think.
They did.
And he's doing a little bit more research, and just to update you guys, you know where the event parking is? Kind of down from where Family Dollar was on the left,
Yeah.
and where we did cleanup day. And then just past that is the helipad. In between those two areas, he is wanting to plow that down and spread the roto millings there to make a larger parking lot, so we're ready for pond hockey and, other special events. Yeah, yeah, so,
We'll put the condos for there, so.
yeah. Phenomenal. Yeah, so he wants to see how much we have left
I
after
actually don't
they,
think it's very good for the parking lot. Parking lots of people are on the lake.
like,
I mean, I walked and looked at it, I wasn't very impressed with how
Me
it
neither.
rolled up at all, and it smells
You
like.
can't plow it.
Yeah, it's too loose, it smells like oil, and I think you burn it, but they did look just. Sorry. But you
I
didn't.
agree with Steve with Dan and
you know how expensive those stuff is, you know, we're
Yeah,
never,
I actually, when I did it twice, I walked on it and looked at it, and I picked it, and it's like,
damn.
yeah, I don't think it would hold up.
What about wood chips? They do that in, Washington and Oregon.
We just won't plow.
Wow, all right. So anyway, no more roto millings until they build the new event parking lot.
We could look into, can we get road base up here just enough to build potholes? I mean, there's some.
Well, we're gonna be taking all that stuff out of Scouts Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it down there.
Oh, that's good. I'm going-
Yeah, I'll have it screened.
Okay.
the Christmas lights that we authorized Rick to buy came out at a higher price. So he bought less, but still got a good deal and he negotiated. Downtown, lights, tell me if I messed this up. I guess the trucks are hitting the lights that go across the road. And so they are working to raise the cliffs on the buildings. Is that right?
Yep,
And, just lift them up a little bit so the trucks don't take our lights out.
about a foot up.
Yeah,
Is this a new problem? Like, do we have significantly more trucks?
It's not a new problem.
Oh.
They're, right now, like technically if they're taut and there's no snow on them, they're like this far.
Oh.
above the trucks.
oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, and so it's like when it snows or if they loosen a little bit, then they're a hazard. So we feel that bumping them up a foot
Yeah.
would just make that a lot safer for everybody.
Did you get the lights for all the new poles?
For Argentine, yeah, I think he said all the poles will be lit,
Okay.
which I'm, yeah.
I don't know about that. There will be flags on them.
He told me he got lights for him.
Okay, I might just not.
So,
know that, so.
Yeah, but if you hear something different,
Yeah, that's what he
email
asked
us,
for was,
because
I think they gotta get the poles up first.
yeah, poles up first.
yeah,
That's been the struggle.
I
And
thought
we bought lights for trees.
yeah, he
And
said,
we're doing 1,000 feet instead of 3,000, so they'll be lit, but just not as fully as we were hoping.
do we not have any inventory like on Saxon Mountain or in the town shops? I can't believe we have nothing.
We definitely have.
We have a whole bunch of lights up there, but Scooter said they're all jacked up.
A lot of them are broken.
I don't think he wants to untangle them, maybe I should go up there and do it.
Everything's on LED now, used to have
Yeah,
older.
we've bought lights for so many years in a
What
row.
trees are gonna get done? No, Strauss gets done pretty good.
And this one,
This one,
This will be always.
and I asked for the one at Sixth and Brown Alley.
This one's always like
that
this
was
way.
not ours.
Yeah, but they used to.
It does, huh?
We're going to 100 feet on it, just goes
1,000, not 100.
I'm saying it looks like 100.
Oh, yeah, well, there's lights on there now, but we don't know if we don't think they work.
I don't think
so-
it would.
No.
And as far as, Beth, maybe we're talking to Jess, because I think that she did an inventory at Saxon Mountain Shed, so, you might want to chat
Yes,
with
I
her.
will. I'll go up there and detangle those lights. Check.
She's a Christmas light expert.
I am, I'm Griswold. Yellow. Yeah, I know, I got in trouble, I blew all the breakers on the back there.
The new wing and in Excel, and it's the Beth Blue.
Yeah. Well, I was in charge of decorating, you can see us from Mars, man, so, yeah.
They can.
Yes, they do, no. Okay, so I think that is what, that's all the stuff that Rick gave me, I don't know, do you have anything else?
I do have one more thing, and I put it, not printing it out, but, we are talking about a project on Sixth Street right now to redo the ADA ramps, the curb and gutter, and, leveling out the flagstone. That will probably be a multi-year project that we do, so right now we're investigating, like, how much can we afford every year to determine the scope of that project. Right now, we feel the priority is the ADA ramps at Rose and Sixth, because that's our busiest intersection. So we wanna pull out, I don't know if you all know where the ADA ramps are now, but they're about 15 feet away from the actual corner.
Yeah,
And they're not very visible for people, so if you sit downtown, you'll see a lot of people like in strollers, like having to lift up over the curb, you know, Rick has this really devastating picture of this old
Oh,
lady,
no.
like trying to get off the curb, you know? And so we want that to be more walkable, more accessible for people and prettier, make the curbs look really nice and level up the flagstone, which is something that our public safety people have pointed out to us a lot as like a hazard, so. So yeah, that's something we're pursuing right now with, the Revitalized Main Street grant, and so.
yes, right.
We're getting some like very loose bids to again determine the scope. We're planning on applying for that grant for the December 18th
Yep.
deadline, so. Yeah, do you have any concerns about that? Any questions, any thoughts, feedback? And I apologize again, I don't have, I mean, the map just has a green dot on the corner.
I think we know where it's, yeah, I get it.
When we consider like the ramps, my only thing is, can we consider them being like super ADA accessible, like having the little bumps? So that people can feel, you know, if they're blind and things. I just feel like if we're gonna do it, might as well like.
But
Right.
you can get those precast for bump pavers,
Are you talking about the yellow ones, like with the actual bumps, or the concrete with the notches?
No, you can,
The bumps, I thought, because those are way easier for blind people. The notches aren't as easy for them to
you can
feel.
get the same color as the flagstone. I mean, a red
Yeah.
color, so it matches, but just they have a little bumps on them.
Yeah, I will write that down as something to put on, for sure. And you know, accessibility, very important. The aesthetic of the town, also important, so, but bumps, a color that wasn't yellow, I think would probably be.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can match the stone.
Yeah, don't do
I think we can have lunch review, I want to go into that revitalization.
Please, absolutely, I'd love to. Let's schedule that after this.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, one more thing.
No, that was it.
No, two things. The big rock at Strauss Park that none of us like,
Well, the big what?
big rock.
The big rock.
What is that thing?
Monument?
Yeah,
Well, it did have a nice chunk of gold on top of it for a while and someone cut it off.
I think it's not going anywhere.
Rick said if we still really don't want it there, that we need to bring that up.
That's what it was there for, right, was the gold that was on
And
top.
I think I.
So my
Gold
point
or
is,
silver on top.
well, just a little background.
It was silver.
A little bit of both on there, but
Yeah.
it was a huge chunk of it and it.
Someone took it.
Someone took it off. of it.
So a little bit of background, the library dumped it on us,
It used to
okay?
sit where
It
it
was,
is.
They moved it.
yeah. And so all
But
of a
they
sudden.
moved it in one piece, they didn't take it apart.
Right.
Okay.
So now it's ours, but we didn't want it, but
We didn't want it.
we did not want it. Business permissions want it. I
Well,
think-
it does have history,
I get it,
it does
but
have history, but you could dig it out.
where it
Dig it all out, put
sits,
the straps under it,
where it sits right now is a huge,
put it away.
hindering to entering the park.
Yeah.
from the parking lot. And it's just. And so I'd given up, I thought we lost that battle, but we said we need to bring it up again.
Why don't we just move it to the gazebo, on the side of the gazebo, like the other part?
Yeah.
of the day?
Move it out toward the highway.
If you guys have the chance to walk around downtown and find another great place for it, will you share in an email or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big deal, but I think you can just dig it all out, excavate it enough where you can get, it's just, I'm sure sitting on a concrete footer.
Yeah.
We were gonna put the statue of Rob on top of that rock.
Yeah.
I think
Now,
it's
maybe that.
Just ahead, just ahead. We have a speaking window. I think.
You press.
If you can find, you do this.
Yeah. I just wanna make sure everybody got a copy of this, I need you to read it. There are some proposals in here to spend more money for Strauss Park, which I thought was done.
Well, let's see what you spend money for.
But I want you to look at it and share in a group email what you're thinking. Okay, last thing. I met with Creighton today at the lake and his landscape architects. And we talked about the trail along the lagoon. And, he wants to, of course, have the 10-foot wide trail from the brewery down to the footbridge. And he wants to do some little pocket parks kind of. And so, me and Lexi did a little research on environmental playgrounds that are just like pocket parks, the trail along the lagoon. From the brewery to the footbridge. And then we also talked about, erosion control on the shoreline, but also putting access into the water. Cause you're gonna have all those people living there, I gave them that too. You want people to be able to get into the water and access it, with their kayak in or their paddleboard in. So Lexi, if you email him that page, your page right here, this one is good. But take a look at some of these ideas, pass it on to Steve. They're just small little environmental playground type ideas. And, he's thinking of kind of like a picnic area at that one peninsula. And then I also passed down to you guys, that's the other one too. I only have a couple of copies of this. If you guys emailed you this, he is giving us that land in between the brewery and the townhomes. And you guys were all talking about, some kind of amphitheater there to, have music, live music and stuff. So if you have ideas about that, please do the group email.
Yeah, I think I'd be great to do a little.
Yeah.
On a corner like this, so you can still see the lake this way, and
Yeah.
then sitting along, having music.
And I just think it's a really cool idea. He wants to hear from us. He really, really wants to, work with us. I mean, he asked us, what kind of picnic tables are you guys gonna use? Cause I'm gonna match them. So Lexi's working with him to send him the model that we like and stuff. And, he really wants to connect with us on that whole lagoon. So please shoot any group emails if you have ideas, cause he wants to hear from you,
You can
so,
do a simple stage like they have over in Idle Springs,
yeah,
the ballpark, something small like that.
yeah. It's very cool. I wanted a roller skating rink, but we could have one and then just put a stage in the middle.
Yeah. And let's use over the rock.
And then we can roller skate, dance, like,
People still notice.
We have silent discos where we all put those little headphones on
Yes.
and skate around.
yeah.
Those silent disco would be great.
You remember this, Susan, I know you do, so roller skating,
Town of Frisco bought those things, they use them all the time.
that's awesome.
Yeah, the promenade, people are always.
Right.
What, is the back page that are items that we're proposing? Let's see what we.
Oh, and the shelter
There it is.
for, do you have this one?
Here you go.
Okay. Oh, you.
The new poles? I'm not getting more furniture, but what are you replacing?
So we got like $10,000 in light poles.
I thought we already had light poles out there, these are the parking lot.
The beds were too small, they had to replace them.
They want bigger lights.
Yeah, they want the bigger lights on there.
The town paid for number one through ARPA, which is the parking lot. I don't know if we're gonna have to pay to get rid of the salvage material that's at Centennial Mill. Or if somebody will make it disappear late at night.
With all the flagstones and stuff like that.
Number three is that stone monument we were talking about. They want to refurbish it and I'm like, whoa.
Was there furniture in the park now?
Yeah, I thought there were some tables and chairs.
Yeah, I actually just did a table inventory and we have 60 pieces of furniture. I wanna say it's like 37 chairs and 20-something tables throughout the downtown area.
Mhm.
And 3 of them, we're trying to keep 3 of them in Strauss
Yeah,
Park.
that's what.
Because the library has a big chunk of them, so,
We just walk across the street and grab a few?
yeah. But,
Yeah.
we do have, you know, only certain tables are ours, so something else that I have looked into
It'd be
is
more-
tagging the ones that say
Yeah.
town of Georgetown, you know, so we know which ones are
It'd be nice
ours.
to have more in there, so you can actually sit with some music.
Yeah.
Or library park, either one.
Yeah, but, you know, we
Just
should
put
probably
those little
use a
GPS.
couple more.
Put the GPS trackers on and then you'll notice. No,
You know, we've actually been pretty good at retaining them.
Good.
Over the years, I think, you know, according to Bob, I haven't looked at the original proposal, but Bob said that we still have basically all the ones that we
Yeah,
have.
they've been out there for about
Yeah.
3 years already.
Yeah, but they just
Are
they just walk around the.
That they're holding up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta move them back, and that's just gonna be a project all the time. So. Like Gary likes to keep one in front of his shop, I have a list I could give you, so.
I was gonna write the camp.
All right, just make sure everyone has one in front of their place.
Oh my God. Can't they put their own in front of their place?
Oh, you're not buying.
No.
I think, you know, the west side of the library doesn't get used that much.
Should we
The
pay
other
ours like
tables are-
pink, so you know it's Strauss Parks?
Well, we're thinking about putting town of Georgetown on them, we
Yeah.
probably won't try and hold them to one spot.
Okay,
If we buy those concrete ones like that chess table in City Park, they'd steal those.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But we wanna be able, you know, Strauss Park, the booths need to be available.
Yeah, you need
so-
you need a mobile space.
Yeah.
I think that's great. So do we need furniture, Steve? I know you wanted Adirondack chairs.
Oh, it was just a thought, I think we'll take, I thought I'd run,
Yeah,
I thought a couple here and there would be nice, but.
yeah. I think I know where a couple are. Can we just put them on there?
Yeah,
Okay. So I'm kidding.
I mean, if Kevin doesn't move them, they'll just sit there, so.
Yeah, this is there.
Awesome. So,
You could think about it.
Yeah.
Come on there.
yeah, just look at this, you know. Decide, you know, are you guys in support of putting more money in Strauss? I'm totally fine with that, whatever.
Well,
whatever it
are
is.
you paying for those 9,000?
Yeah.
Oh, we are.
Well,
We got,
if we approve it.
don't we have $56,000?
He's used it in this report. They used it,
Mary did mention something to me today that, the projection on the sales tax is $25,000 less than what
yeah,
I was expecting. Do you hear that?
yeah,
I like
she
the ones
did,
that are there, they're paid for.
yeah, me too. Yeah, it says at the top of page 4, these items are being tracked separately, being funded from the 56,000 in carryover. So, just take a look at it and.
Okay.
If you guys wanna do some more stuff there, I'm totally fine with that.
So you don't have what's like out of the 56, 10 here, 14 here,
Yeah,
but I mean, that's 24.
yeah, there was more,
We got room for 9 and 15. 100,
I have to go back and read it again, Rob, I really,
10,500, that's only, let's see, I don't know. 40,000.
I know Mary is super concerned right now.
Then let's not upset the mayor.
Yeah.
She's had a rough week.
I don't upset the mayor and have my
It's a
name
bad
attached to her.
It's budget season.
Well, I know,
has been bad for.
Yeah. No, Rob, I'm totally fine with that. If you can find it, I'm totally fine with that. I just,
I'm just going off the numbers that are on with it.
yeah, when I skimmed it, I was like, oh, it's gone.
Maybe I'm wrong,
But,
maybe I'm wrong, I've often been wrong, it's.
no, I trust you. I totally trust you. Yeah,
Yeah, the funds there a little better.
I was gonna say, if we have something in that carryover.
yeah, because if we don't spend it, we lose it, so might as well. That's
There you
all.
go.
All right, you do the math and shoot us a group email and tell us if it's there.
Don't tell her I said.
You should.
You go-
Not going to marry right now. No freaking way. No way, man.
I'm not going.
It's all you, brother.
I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, so. Kristen, we're stoked you're here.
Thank you for having me.
That's-
You can go.
So like, you know what I told him, I was like, it's perfect timing if we really are moving on to the next part, which we wanted that to be the skate park, but then,
It's only been talked about for 20 years. and-
yeah.
First thing.
That's what I told Rick,
We're supposed to have one.
a couple of years ago, we had like 40 people going at the.
You can help us do it now.
Yeah, and.
Now's the time, thank you, you're
Yeah.
not, on your seat,
Because the
I want
town
this
was
thing out.
first.
Yeah, we
I
don't
want
want straps.
kidney pool.
Because we wanted to do a skate park first. But,
Just like.
motion to adjourn.
So go, oh,
I'm here.
Bye.
Sure. Thank you, bro.
Oh, you guys rock.
So much fun it is, Kristen. You're like, yeah, whatever, I already see you.
You guys are so funny, no